Welcome to another video and another setup as I try to figure out a good angle for all this. Today I'm going to be doing my kind of everyday makeup. I don't wear makeup every single day, but when I want to look like a little bit extra sparkly, this is what I do, and it's just basic as hell. I start off by using a teeny tiny amount of eye primer. You really don't need that much, and I find the more that you use, the more likely your stuff's gonna crease, especially if you have hooded eyelids like me that are pretty exaggerated. So there we go, only really applying it to places that need it. Since today I am feeling extra tired because I'm super dehydrated and just like tired of 2020, I'm going to be doing a little bit of concealing. Normally I don't, but today, I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm gonna go in with some concealer before I go ahead and do my eyeshadow. I don't like that I say go ahead all the time, but you know what? Welcome to it. Actually, you know what? My under eye bags today, for my standards, really aren't that bad, so just a light smattering, as they would say. Like, I just get a little itty bitty boop up there. Just kind of like deet 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 deet. Try to use as little product as possible, just like a little hint of color over stuff, because it just kind of like dumbs it down a little bit. I'm not trying to completely obscure the way my skin looks because I feel like that's unrealistic and it sets an unrealistic standard for people. So I'm just like, yeah, we're just gonna keep it light. We're gonna keep it chill. Just brighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit in. Oh God, there's that go again. I'm gonna put some in my inner corners and up here because I feel like that really kind of lightens up this section of my face. So, ta-da! I'm a fan of one eyeshadow looks, and I like a faux glossy or a glossy look to my eyes, so I'm going to be using a Super Shock shadow from ColourPop, which is a pretty sheer one, which is very close to my skin color, but has some nice reflex in it, which helps to create this faux glossy sheen to my eye without actually having to put like face gloss or lip gloss on, because that shit don't fly. It just forms a river like right here in my crease, and I'm just like, well, that was fun for 3 seconds. I mean, I have worn eye gloss out to shows before, which was really fun. I just kept having to do this about like every 30 seconds, but it's a small price to pay for looking like an oil slick at a freaking noise show. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do a little bit of concealing right here. Ever since I've shaved my brows, like the area that basically never saw sunlight in its life has just been really stark in comparison to this natural discoloration on my on my upper lid. So let's try to like maybe dumb that down a little. I don't know. Like, why do you have to be this way? Because that's how bodies do, that's why. Alright, so I did use a little too much on this side. I'm going to be taking less and just really shearing that shit out over here. Again, like the more scant this stuff is, the better the glossy effect. Blend in, blend in. Oh, also like everything here, with the exclusion of the mascara, I just apply with my fingers because I can't be bothered to use brushes because then I have to clean them and I have to wait for them to dry, and there's just this whole process that my body doesn't like doing. A little bit on this side too, just to even it out a little bit because, mild symmetry is kind of cool. Let's see, just kind of boop, 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 boop. Pretend that's all brow bone right there. I mean, it is, but it's just covered in that nice little hoodie adiposey thing. Next up is some blush. I am using this little birthday perk milk in, is it literally called perk? No, it's called work, that I got from Sephora for my birthday, like every other person, because like, love me some free makeup. Oof, it's been getting colder here where I live, and so this is just kind of like putting a piece of frozen butter to your face. And I like putting the blush closer up to here because I just think it looks cute. I like the effect that it gives to the face. And when I'm wearing masks, when I leave my house anytime, It doesn't cover it up as much, so I'm just gonna do a little like doot 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 doot. Cute little halo blush right there underneath the eye. This stuff is really subtle once you actually start to shear it out. I wish that it had a little bit more punch to it. I've got 10% left on my batteries, so I have to kind of rush through this, which is fine. Let's see, I should probably put a little bit more up here, right? This color especially, like, just kind of makes me look a little bit like wind bitten, like it's a little bit frosty outside. I am so dehydrated. Yes, it's a repurposed mouthwash bottle. So what? I actually used it for watering my plants in my room, but today it's for watering me. So I've got that finished. Time to do some brows. A quick little brush through to define kind of the little fair bits on the bottom there and to just kind of shape them into place. Back when I first shaved off my tails, I was super self-conscious about going out of the house without having done them into, you know, like a traditional brow shape, because I thought people were gonna be like, oh my god, what the fuck? Even though literally like so many people I know have done shaved tails before. I was so scared of people judging me, but like, if they do, they haven't said anything about it, so why should I bother? I would always do these perfect little arches, and like honestly my brows look fucking banging, but that's just too much effort and I don't like doing that. My lips are effing dying. I'm taking a like glossy balmy lip oil thing and gonna just put that on my lips. It's pretty similar to my lip shade, it's just a little bit lighter, and no one would see this if I was wearing a mask, but that's fine because I'm just kind of wearing it for me. It's very comfortable, it's a little hydrating, and I like the way it kind of like whites out my lips a little bit. For me, this feels kind of like mod, like a little bit nude mod for me, which I normally don't go for, but it's a nice effect on the lips, and I'm honestly very surprised by lip oils. I thought that they were just going to be a greasy mess, but all the ones that I've tried so far are banging. Lastly, what I need to do is put on some mascara. This one is absolute trash. Well, it's not absolute trash. It definitely has its time and place, but the packaging is trash. The brush is actually thinner than the stem here, which means you're not going to get a lot of product off where the stopper is concerned. So it ends up being like hella chunky, which I do love me some good like undone punk clumpy chunky eyebrows, not eyebrows, eyelashes, but not all the time. The stuff also takes forever to dry. I just blinked and now I've got some on my lower lash line like a dork. I've got so much. Let's go ahead and do the other top lashes on this eye. Ooh, I do have one more step after this, but we'll get to that later because I need to concentrate while I have this thing near my eye so I don't stab myself like I normally do. Okay, I've cleaned off a lot of stuff on this. Let's see if I can do the bottom ones without like absolutely ruining my life. Oh hey, I've negated my need for my like shitty lower lashes face. I just have to tilt down instead of just going, oh no, please don't tell me, please don't tell me, please don't tell me. That felt wet. Gonna have to wait for that to dry. But anyway, so I don't have to do that anymore, so that's fun. I like putting mascara both on the uppers and the lower because I feel like it defines my eyes a little bit better, makes me look like a really beautiful cow, which honestly, like, have you seen a cow's eyelashes? That's what I want to look like. Lastly, for real, before I start masking up for the day, I put on some of these hydrocolloid patches to help some of my acne because masks do that to me. They just have plagued my skin. So I am trying to kind of negate that by going ahead and getting these. Oh my god, go ahead. How many times am I gonna freaking say that? But I put these on active breakouts or active acne bits to not only keep them from getting more bacteria on them or in them, and also to keep me from picking at my skin because guess who's got a nervous habit and it's called dermatillomania. is this bitch. There's a lot of choices out there for hydrocolloid patches and these cute little ones, which is, you know, it's fun. I find whatever's available at my local like TJ Maxx and just do that because we don't have full retail money in this household. Nay, nay, or no, no. We don't roll like that. Yeah, most of these are just healing. I think I'm gonna hit that one just so I don't bother it. And this one's actually gonna be showing. Oh, oh, hell yeah, that's cute. Oh, oh, I like that. All right, so this is essentially my everyday makeup. Really just my go-to for when I'm not wearing super colorful out there or just strange things or gluing stuff to my face. So yeah, this is as normal as it really gets. I can't really divorce from a little bit of shimmer. Sometimes if I'm feeling extra spicy, I'll put a duochrome shade in my inner corner and like to really just bling it up, but I wasn't feeling extra spicy today. I feel like white person taco meat. That's the end of that, and I'll see you later with more videos. The next one's probably going to be a touch more wild than this one, so if you're here for color, fear not. Let's try to get this shit out of here. Oh my god, it's not flicking away. I hate this mascara so much.